Magic sucks. So we are auctioning off one prime condition basilisk pelt, I think is where we
I was
left
going to say,
off.
so can we recall where we were a month ago in human terms?
We fought a basilisk. We were at the I keep calling it the Temple of Elemental Evil, but what's that? We don't know
The
what
keep.
that is. We were at the
Moat house.
the
The
moat
moat house.
house.
That's it.
There was no keep. That's the other one.
That's right. Moat house.
That's module B too. Yeah, we were there. We fought this basilisk. We killed it. Damon kept trying to get us to kept asking how we were looking at it, which was funny. So it was definitely a basilisk, I think.
You dug out its eyeballs. Don't
I
forget.
dug. I was
you
going to
dug out its
say
eyeballs.
yes. Frankman took its eyeballs, so he's got a pair of basilisk eyeballs, which might be useful, or valuable, which is he's more interested in. And then we cleared out the ground floor level, I believe, and then we went down a staircase
That's correct.
into a first area. We
Of
fought
rats.
some rats.
Lots
Then
of
we
rats.
Oh, yeah,
were
the rats.
we were beset
Mhm.
upon by some zombies,
Mhm.
and
After
we
the
found.
slime. After the slime.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right,
there
there
was
was some
There was a
green
green
slime.
slime.
Then we found like a torture chamber in the southeast. The
Mhm.
remnants. Oh, and some of the bodies in it looked relatively fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Then there were some cells off to the side there too, and they just seem to have zombies in them. I don't know if we searched them all.
There kept being zombies in them. Yeah.
Yeah, there were either and then there was I think just one more room where we found a whole bunch of stuff. No, there were two supply rooms. We found one that had foodstuffs in it, and then another one that was filled
Armory.
with what looked like it was somebody was supplying a sizable army by the
Arrows,
look of it.
crossbows, pole arms. We took capes.
Yes, there were capes. There were I believe
Which had a symbol sewed on them.
Sign of eye.
an eye.
A flaming eye.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then when we saw all of that,
Those are usually the
pretty-
good guys symbol.
we
Yep.
pretty
Alright.
much got the hell out of there. We
Yeah,
decided.
because
I think
I think we
that
burned
point-
out our spells. We had no
Yes.
healing left.
Yeah,
So we went
and
back
I
to
think-
town.
and then we decided to head back to town.
That's right. This is why I have started tonight at the map of Hommlet to represent where you folks are currently.
Oh no! We have to tediously walk all the way back.
Which you did. We
The
fast
the
tracked
next
Roll
it.
few
for-
sessions.
Roll
Yeah,
for
okay.
walking.
As
Did
you
we
wish.
Do we want to take any time with the lizard?
No,
the
didn't we
sense
like
of-
skin it? Did we skin it?
No.
I know. No, we just took its eyes.
We killed it. You took its eyes, and we went downstairs in the hopes of coming back for it. But then I don't.
Yeah, I don't think we need to skin the lizard.
Okay, understood.
There's only one way to do that, too.
Yes.
That's,
There's not more than one way to skin a lizard.
Well, we could do
Right.
the old the flashback thing like we do in.
I packed a carrot peeler.
We were quickly trying to end because of time. So
Right.
you know, to me, we're not really backtracking. If you had decided,
I think-
no,
I
actually,
think
we did really want to get stuff from the
I
lizard.
think Garrett really wants to snuggle up to this dead basilisk. So
We
Did
could
you wanna
take its
snuggle up
tail,
to
or
the
we could
basilisk?
take a limb. I mean, we don't have to like cut off all of its skin, but it might be.
That
fun
would
to
take
have it
that would take a
souvenir.
bit. So what do you
Yeah.
intend to do with the corpse?
Just take the eyes, I think. We don't need to belabor the basilisk, do we?
Yes, if we took a quick look at it, would it take
Mhm.
more than 10 minutes to cut off a limb and / or head?
Nah, you could probably get a limb or a head in 10 minutes. I think that's possible.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Why? I don't know, but we
Did
could
we
do
think
it.
somebody was coming after us?
You did not have the sense that somebody was coming after you.
no, I think we were just freaked out at the sheer amount of weaponry we were finding.
Yeah.
There was one door downstairs. I guess I'll take you back to that map real quick to show you.
Yeah,
It was-
which
Oh yeah, and there was
It was locked, and we
something.
listened to it.
There was something rumbling behind it, and it
Right.
sounded
And there had
big.
been like activity going in and out that door, we thought.
Yes, I thought, but we heard
This
something
door right
big,
here.
Wait,
big
this door.
behind it, and we
Wait.
decided,
hold it.
fuck that, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Oh
guess
yeah.
would that have given us the urgency to just get out?
Well, only if you're a bunch of. All right, never mind.
Bunch of babies?
Bunch of babies. I was going to use a harsher word, but
See, now I want to open the door.
No, let's.
Well,
No.
We got to go back and regroup and respell.
Okay.
fine.
I
Nah, that's
think.
fine. Nah, we'll go.
Okay. Okay,
We'll
are
go.
we back
I
at
won't do
the?
anything.
Are we going back to the inn of the wailing wench or whatever?
Welcome,
it's called?
wench.
The welcome wench. That sounds better than a wailing wench.
WHALING. Winch.
Yes.
So let's see. What time of day was it?
It'll probably be
thought-
evening by the time we get back, right?
It's gonna be, yes. We had determined it's gonna be evening dusk when you get back to Hommlet.
Thank you.
Well, should we go back to the inn or should we head to the keep first and let
Yeah,
these
warn these guys
know
like, hey,
that,
there's.
that they're gonna need to train a little bit harder?
Or do we want to like rest up, go back, figure out what's in that big room, and then give them a full report on what's in there? I don't want them going over and taking our treasure.
As usual, I will defer.
I don't
I
feel
like
like
I'm going
either
to
of those.
suggest, since part of the problem is that we need to get you guys need to get spells and things like that. Wherever it is we have to go to do that, let's do those things. That, like the regrouping.
Yeah,
Okay.
get a night's rest.
Get a night's rest.
Would it be possible to find any information on this symbol,
Ooh,
the
yeah.
flaming eye, like
Ooh.
before dinner, or maybe do? Yeah. 'Cause I guess where would we do that? Because we know there's a temple in town. Do we know there's like a
That temple guy
library?
sucks. I don't trust him. But wasn't there a
Oh,
cool druid who was like seemed like an okay dude?
The last person you
Yes.
talked to before you left was Jeru, the druid.
The druid. Yeah.
Yeah, he's down in a grove this away.
China Grove.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I would feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, let's go see the druid then.
Let's talk to the
All
druid.
right, sounds fine.
Are you doing that immediately upon arrival, or are you going to wait till the next day after sleeping?
Immediately
resting.
upon arrival.
Immediately
Okay.
upon arrival.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You make your way down there. Yeah. So you remember there's you notice that the trees are neatly pruned, the grass is well tended. You go down the line of stones that set off a path, and you see just kind of sleeping at the edge of the grove a bear,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Which we saw last time, right?
which you
bear
saw
on
the
we
last
didn't.
time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you enter the grove, the bear like kind of jerks its head up and turns and looks at you, and gives and maybe 10 or 15 seconds later, you see Jeru enter from a different direction from the trees. Ah, you have returned. And what have you learned?
Who
Which
wants to
we'll
talk?
show them our capes.
We went to the moat house and we found these capes
Mhm.
along with a bunch of weapons and some zombies and a torture chamber and a basilisk, but it's dead now. By the way, do you want any basilisk feet? We might be able to get some. But
He
that's
arches
another.
Well, okay, he arches his eyebrow at the basilisk. He's like, let's talk about that in a moment. But these capes, and I assume you hand him one and he inspects it.
Do you know this symbol?
Yes, that was used by the military forces of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Knew
decades
it.
ago. However, he kind of frowns. Well, maybe we should get more information first. And he turns and looks at you. You say you found these in storage rooms?
In the
Mhm.
moat house, along with armor, weapons, all appeared to
But-
be of recent
food.
gathering.
But you haven't
Information.
seen any groups of people or
We haven't seen an army to
goblins
go with
or
the supplies.
bugbears.
No.
Or you haven't. Okay, interesting.
All
Well-
humans.
You've seen some humans?
There were some bandits, I would
bandits.
say. Yeah.
Were they wearing this symbol on any of their attire?
No,
At least.
And you say you killed a basilisk.
I don't believe they were. Yes,
Well,
we
it was a
killed
large
basilisk.
lizard. We'd think it was a basilisk.
Okay.
I show
well-
him the eyeballs.
Oh, you show
look
the
into
eyeballs?
look into these eyes.
If you could see what I've seen with these eyes.
I mean, do you have like a limb or a head as well? That wasn't entirely
No.
clear to me.
No.
Okay.
I thought somebody did take a limb. Oh, we
Fine.
did. Okay.
A foot.
You have a foot?
Yeah.
What do you show him the eyes? You show him the foot? Both?
Sure.
Okay. Well, he looks and he's like, these are not from a basilisk.
Ah, damn it.
Why would you think it was a basilisk?
Well, there were very lifelike stone statues around, as though they had been turned to stone.
I see. Kind of nods a little bit. Someone's planning something. This is for sure. Do you intend to go back?
Yes, there are some areas we still haven't explored in the moat house, but we needed to recover our health.
It sounds like you have done enough damage and infiltration that it will be noticed by people. I'd recommend extreme caution when you go return. If this not
Okay.
basilisk was meant as some kind of immediate deterrent, and or the humans, the bandits you say you ran off, I wouldn't want to give them too much time to plan a response.
True. I think we were planning to go back in the morning, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that too late?
He shrugs. There's no way of knowing. Now you are our eyes and ears. I will speak with the elders, especially Rufus and Byrne, about the training of the militia here in Hommlet. This village, and maybe even the whole area, might be in trouble before we know it. You have done a great service. We are in your debt.
About Rufus and Byrne, they didn't seem to take a potential threat from the moat house too seriously before we set out.
No, I don't see why they should either. Practically speaking, it was abandoned, and none of us were aware of anything happening. You have made the first discovery of anything hinting at something actually happening. I mean, there has been banditry, so, like, you said you ran off bandits. Without the extra evidence of these cloaks and this basilisk ruse, I guess, I would think nothing more of it either myself. But the cloaks, and he kind of waves it around, and the symbol. I don't know if the bandits are linked to that, but the bandits may also have been just some way of trying to keep people's attention away from what's actually happening. It's hard to say without investigating more, but I would suspect such investigations must be done as quickly as possible, because otherwise, I don't know.
I think we
wheels
got to
are
go
in motion.
back, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it.
Well, not tonight, but would we be able? Let's talk about it later. But thank you, Drew. That was very.
No,
helpful
thank you.
information.
He inclined his head. No, thank you. You have really. I have messages to send. He turns, and then he turns back again quickly. He's like, if you need anything, come here again. Make a request. Thank you again. And he turns and he heads off, not into the woods, but like he's got a little like a cottage or something. He goes into that cottage. And the bear kind of looks interestingly and like goes and like gets up and glumps over to one of the windows and kind of just pokes his head in. And that's the scene that you see as you leave the grove.
All right. Do we want to sell anything, or do we just want to go back?
Yeah, is there anywhere where we can sell stuff?
The trading post.
Because we've got. Let me see.
Do you remember the trading post? You did go there.
Yeah. And we have a line of credit there.
You talked
Mhm.
with Ranos and Grimag.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can go sell my bejeweled dagger.
We've also got chainmail to sell. We've got an extra light crossbow, unless somebody wants
So
it.
let's go do that.
Okay.
Let's go to that trading post.
We also have bolts of fine cloth. And
You
crystal
suspect that
diamonds?
at this time of day the trading post is probably closed.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So it's probably something you'll have to do tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, then I guess we're waiting till tomorrow, and
Okay, I guess. I mean, if people need healing up and such,
yeah.
Frankwin's in good shape. So
Well, I'm in good shape, but like I have no healing. I have no spells left to cast at this point, so no healing spells.
Right. Only a long rest can get all of your
I used
abilities
up.
back.
I used up one of mine, possibly two. So okay, yeah, let's go.
Let's go do the rest.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we go back.
rest up.
We go back to the inn.
To the inn, you are recognized. Ostler greets you himself personally. He comes from behind the bar where he was tending, and he's like, "Oh, great adventures! I have heard that you have been out exploring. Haha! But you seem no worse for the wear. Please sit and relax. We shall make sure that you are treated well here tonight." And he waves his hand, and one of the serving wenches comes over and indicates that you go to some table, and there you sit down. I won't belabor the night too much unless there's anything in particular you want to notice and or do. Otherwise, we can just skip right ahead to the long rest completed and it's the next day.
Sounds
I
good to me.
I want to see if those guys that were following us before are in the room.
Oh yeah, those creepy guys.
Just trying to see if they're there.
They are
would
not.
Okay, cool. All right.
How much time do you think you spend down carousing and or eating and or drinking for the night before heading up to your rooms?
Franklin, not much at all.
Just
I
enough
have to
time
go.
to eat,
I have to go wash.
probably.
Something
Right, I have to go
eat,
wash my hair.
Okay.
So
and straight to bed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get an early start in the morning.
An early night. Early to bed and early to rise.
Right. Sounds good.
So.
Something basilisk.
Always a basilisk.
Any thoughts the druid could be some kind of like were-basilisk?
It's
I want an even bigger red herring here, people.
it's the next day.
okay.
All right.
We head back towards the moat house.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to sell anything first?
Um,
I don't know if I want to wait for the shop to open.
We want to go
I
bright
think
and early.
I think Drew's thoughts of like not leaving too much time to
Yeah.
yeah, I
react
say
to our
let's-
damage.
I say let's.
Do we want to get some horses? Or does that matter?
I don't know if that matters for going back to
Okay.
what's
I
the
just
thing.
speed it up, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we get us there quicker.
I mean, if we're really urgent, we did pick up some gold and such. And I mean, is there a stable in town?
There is. Yep.
I mean,
I
or
think
do we want to do like a horse and buggy so we can bring more stuff back?
Hey, how like what's like? Are we traveling on a road to the keep or to the moat house, or is it? Have we been going over rough
it's
ground?
a road, but like
Not
it's not-
maintained, I assume.
it is maintained. It's not in fantastic shape. It is maintained, but it's not like heavily used. And there's like a little bit of path that goes off to take you to the moat house, and that is like overgrown and
Yeah, I think it's just if we want to take horses, it's just horses, and not the.
Yeah, I don't think that's a crazy idea. Maybe we can rent some,
Let's go see if we can hire some horses.
and then it's okay if we're leaving a little later because we'll still get there faster.
But first, I need you to describe all of the available horses.
oh my god, don't do that. Don't do that.
Roan gelding, a dapple gray with socks, with a bitey attitude.
A Palomino Arabian with with high self-esteem.
If I was GM, it'd be like, large
Okay.
brown horse, large light brown horse.
Large tan horse.
Oh, I hate you all.
Stripy horse.
A zebra out here? It's fantasy land.
This is the trading post. This is the Teamsters.
Teamsters.
So that's where you can go. So you go up there. So you have a chance to pass the trading post if you wish. For some reason, want to go
Yeah,
in.
a couple of us could go hire horses. The other ones can sell stuff if they want to.
Yeah, we need what? 5 horses. So how much 5 horses going to set us back?
We don't know.
Just 4 of us without Jenny.
Oh, there's
Are
only
we-
4 of us.
I have her character sheet if we would like her to come
We still
along.
need 5 horses.
Correct.
You'd like to use the remaining time this evening, Damon, negotiating and haggling over the horses.
So, of course,
No,
right.
First
We
of
can spend as
all,
much time doing that
I
as you
need
want.
them described.
I concede my time. I concede my time.
Okay. Yeah. We will happily pay to rent some
Mhm.
horses if we can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and start at the Teamsters. And you go there, and thin man, youngish to middle age comes out. And he says, I don't know your name, but I have heard of your presence in town. A pleasure to meet you and your acquaintance. What can I do to help?
We're wondering if you have horses for hire.
Ah,
I don't know why I got an
Well,
accent during that one.
yeah.
I'm just not sure.
Well, you can certainly hire our cart and horse. I have 2 horses and a cart that can go along with it.
Mm-mm.
Is that what you mean?
No.
Well, we were hoping for 4 individual horses without cart. We may be going over ground that a cart would not be suitable for.
Well, I need the horses for the cart, but I do have, and he indicates the field out beyond the little entrance that you've come through. He's like, I do have a dozen mules that you can purchase or lease.
Mules
cool
are
with riding mules?
slow, but they're
Steady.
They're still faster than walking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. how many for-
And we can like carry more stuff back with mules. So
True.
Well, then we should do 5.
that's not
How
a
many
bad
for
idea.
5?
Probably just for the day.
You want to just use them for a day?
No. How much per day?
Oh, okay. A per day cost will be 1 gold piece per day.
For
Per
all
mule.
of them? Oh, per mule.
A mule.
Mhm.
Seems steep.
All right,
Lucky.
let me confer with my friends. Everyone, let's just quick talk. Okay, we got the loot. We could just give him some of the loot and take him and run, and then come back with it. Because we've got 10 platinum, 8 gold, 20 silver, and 33 copper in the coffer.
Yeah, I suppose we could afford a little money for mules.
Well, according to the book, we could buy a mule for 8 gold pieces.
We want to buy 1 mule and rent 4.
No. But we could just buy a bunch of them. Be probably cheaper than whatever. Okay, let's guess.
Let's hire them. Yeah,
Let's just hire him and get on with it.
Okay.
We have
I
to
trust
kill
you all
him
know how to
later.
take care of these animals, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
Food goes in this end.
Okay. All right. Does any one of you actually have an animal handling skill?
Yes.
Okay. So long as you actually have some skill in it, then I think you'll be fine. Who amongst you does? At least just one character or more than one?
Oh, Frankwind has a
I
-1.
don't.
Obvious.
But it's wisdom based, so
Yes.
I mean, everybody can do it. I'm just looking to. Does anybody have is that one of your the skills that you have
No.
proficiency
skill-
in?
yes, I have
No.
proficiency in animal handling.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So Jorgen, you're going to be the one who does the animal handling here,
Yep, you're the mule handler.
Yes.
and you're going to have to handle these mules in such a way that these 4 other idiots won't kill themselves or let the mules go running. So kind of just for now, why don't you give me an animal handling check and tell me what you get?
Don't roll on the character sheet. First roll of the night. Okay.
Rolling
Roll
the
to 14
mule.
plus a 5 is a 19. 1-9.
Okay. You manage to teach these idiots the basics so that they're not going to get themselves into too much trouble, and the mules won't be too nervous and they won't be too stubborn and stuff like that. In other words, this will work out for now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And we have 5 mules, correct?
You are renting 5 mules.
All right.
And we're down 1 Jenny, so it's just the 4 of us.
Yeah, but we've got one. We can carry some extra stuff if we
Yep.
get extra
Yep.
stuff.
I know this is a little going off board. Do we want to get the good berries again?
Yes, let's get something to
That'll help us pop back
they
up, so we don't have
helped
to
us-
waste all the
They
healing
helped us
spells.
big time last time. There's
Yeah,
nowhere
they were
we can
handy.
get healing potions around here.
Where do we get
There's
good berries?
There's no
From the druid?
apothecary around here.
Yeah. There's not an apothecary in town, as it turns out. No.
Oh, the
It's a pretty
druid
small
gave us
town.
good berries.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he cast it.
Damn it! Then why didn't we get them last night?
Because they would run out. Remember, they're only good for a day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
4 hours. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's see if he can hook us up again.
Okay, well,
The
let's
druid.
hop on the mules and head back and stop by the druids on the way out of town.
Okay. You go in, you do find him, and he says, I see, well, okay. It looks like you're preparing for a trip. You are just going to go back to the moat house, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, excellent. And how can I help you?
Could you would you be so kind as to lending us some good berries for the trek? They came in immensely helpful last
Yes, of course. I'm sorry I can't do more as far as provisions go than that, but of course. About 5 minutes later, you each have a good berry.
Aha.
And just to be clear, we're not taking Garrett, you're not going to run Jenny's character in absentia. You're just going to
I don't think
play the
so.
4 of you.
night.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, unless
but-
the circumstances arise where the character would be useful.
We know that there is a locked door, i.e., having
Oh.
someone who can pick something might be helpful.
I guess we have been doing that, haven't we? With whoever's
Yeah.
not there's character.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I consider this game a 5-player game, and so I'm willing to play if there are 4 players, and it's just up to you guys to decide whether or not you'll
Okay, yeah,
I
let's
know-
play the
I
missing
know-
player's character.
I know Jenny
Mhm.
is perfectly fine with
Mhm.
anyone else running her character,
totally.
so that is fine.
All right,
Can do
Dragonborn
that.
Thief is with you. Then.
And then,
Sounds fine.
do we want to have 6 mules as opposed to 5?
You and your fucking mules, man.
Dude,
Ugh.
you wanted an extra mule. I'm
Yes,
trying to
okay,
give you
we'll
what
get.
you want.
Yeah, we will have
Alright.
6 mules.
Okay, got
All
it.
right.
I will amend. Thank you.
Okay, your 6 gold pieces poorer.
Got it.
6 mules for Sister Jorgen.
All right.
Okay.
To the moat house.
To the moat house it is. Relatively easy trip. The mules are reasonably compliant. you get here? Anything you want to do while you're here on the exterior or on this first level?
Do we want to see if anybody's been here quick?
Oh yeah, see if there's signs of people reacting to our past presence in the
Yeah,
main areas.
Frankwind would like to check the exterior area where the bandits fled to see if there's any
Over
sign
here?
of new activity. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make a perception check?
Oh boy.
I'll go with you. Alec will go with you.
Oh Christ. That is a 7.
Okay, yeah, you don't notice anything unusual.
Okay.
Since we're over here, we know we can try and get in. Did we block that way to get in?
My recollection is you had blocked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
because
we did. We
pressed
blocked it
sleep.
from the outside.
Okay.
Okay,
So in the main way.
Yeah, let's should we gingerly approach?
Okay. Do we want to do Alaric first, since Alaric is the sneaky sneak?
Sure.
Just for what it's worth, the corpses of the giant toads are still there. Like they haven't
Mhm.
been moved, unless you moved them.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's-
Alaric's just
yeah.
gonna try and sneak in quick, just to
Okay.
go like 40 feet.
Alaric,
in
would you make a
front of
perception
everybody.
check for me, please?
Yes. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Rolled a 19. Perception to +4, 23.
Very good. Alaric, you think someone has been through these doorways.
Hmm.
Can I tell amount of people or just that there's been activity?
Maybe just a small number of people. A couple, say.
Okay. Maybe a couple bandits. Okay. Alaric will relay that back and kind of wave people through as he kind of makes it up to try and work up to the bottom of the steps, kind of
Okay.
like yonder,
Okay, fair enough. Okay, you're there.
and then just kind of just listening. If the perception will still carry, just kind of listening. And
No, as you kind of move on and like reset where you're going, you'll need another roll.
okay, so then right there, Alaric's gonna try and run a precept. So that's a 17 for a 21.
Okay, very good. You haven't noticed anything else strange.
All right, then he's gonna do like 2 hands to wave everybody in, and then wait till we get up and then move through.
Okay, and where you want to go next?
I guess, do we want to go downstairs?
Yeah. I mean, that's where we haven't gotten
Yeah.
through all the doors yet.
Let's just return.
Okay. Straight down the stairs it is then, yes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are we tying up the mules outside, I assume? Did we say
Yes.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Or bring them in with?
No, we'll take
No, no.
We're gonna
Poor
tie them up
things.
far enough away from
Yeah.
the
Yep.
from the moat house so that no more giant toads come out and eat them.
Right. We'll lose our deposit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think we're all pretty well armed and such, and
Would it behoove me to do like a divine sense check? Is that just, to look for evil or anything, anything that's going
Sounds
on
good to me.
potentially?
sure, go ahead.
Great. Now what kind of thing does your divine sense check really pick up?
Not
Oh,
just order-
I can detect the
good.
presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hallow spell.
Celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Yep.
Is not behind total cover.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Does that include a door? Is that
No,
is
the
that
door
con-
that would be total cover for what that's worth.
Well, then I don't want to do that yet.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. All right.
And we haven't encountered anything. We haven't heard anything since.
No, you have not.
Hmm.
Did you want? I mean, I haven't heard that you've done any specific investigations either, so I'm just assuming you're kind of just moving cautiously.
Yeah. Like,
So that's as
keep
far
an
as it's
eye
gone.
out for anything that's planted an
Yeah.
ambush for us or something like
Yeah.
that.
You're exploring cautiously is the way I'm treating this.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
until I
makes
hear
sense.
something like I am specifically investigating this, that, or the other, that's how I'm treating this. So
Okay.
fair enough.
And so then that was the door that we wanted to get through.
Now this door, you may recall that this door and this door were both kind of like in decent shape. They were older doors, but they were kept in good repair. Not all of the doors have been kept in good repair, especially upstairs. And down here, like not even all of the jail doors were in good shape. They were mostly kind of crappy. Like when you open them, they squeaked and you may remember over here, while there were cobwebs and clearly disused areas in what you've been calling the torture chamber, at least 2 of the torture devices were not dusty and cobwebbed, and one of them had a fresh-ish corpse on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so this door here is oak, iron-bound, and the best-looking door you have yet seen.
Look at
And you went as far as doing a
That's
listen on it.
quality door.
Yeah, quality door.
We can't tell if it's barred and / or locked from this slide.
It isn't from this side. Like, there aren't bars or locks on this side.
Well, do you want the old Alaric to take a look at it?
Let's see if there's traps before we start trying to wail on it.
Sure. Okay, so Alaric will take a look at the door for trappy traps. Let's see, what do you want for that one?
You roll a proficiency check with your tools.
Okay. So, well, that's a natural 20.
Very good. So you
Plus
maxed
2
out.
and a plus 4 is 26 total.
26. Right. Okay. You can tell that it's not locked. You can tell that this door has seen at least irregular use. And you don't think it's barred. You think it'll open if you push on it.
Nice. Well, we could step through. Do we want the tanky tanks to go first?
Yes.
I'd be willing to. So, Fracas, you ready?
Sure.
Okay. I'll open. You be menacing.
Do you want me to literally be menacing? You want me to pull out the whole thaumaturgy thing, or what?
No. Ready down here, but just go. "Grrr." Somebody's on the other side. But I guess does the door swing in or out, towards us or away from us?
Opens inward.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Jorgen's just gonna open it and go in.
Push in. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
there was like
okay.
something big behind here.
I think it's a
What
really
could go
big
wrong?
it's a big basilisk, is what I suspect. They like fake you out upstairs, and then you're like, okay, there's no basilisks, and then wham!
Alaric's
Return
gonna
the
hang
stone.
back with bow ready.
All right. You open the door.
Yep.
You don't
Huh.
have a lot of time to figure out what's going on in here. What you do notice is you have a door here.
Northeast. Yeah.
Oh no. What's all that colorful crap that's right there?
And yeah,
Bric-a-brac?
yeah, I'm getting there. So
Oh, sorry.
this is a heavily barred door. Like it's like clearly reinforced and everything. This appears to be where an 8-foot tall half ogre giant
Ooh.
makes his lair, because he's sitting there and he's chewing. He's like kind of just kind of like chewing on like a bone of some kind. He's not he's just kind of relaxing, right? He's kind of but the door being thrust open and you barging in immediately gets his attention, and he roars and stands up and grabs his big battle axe. And it's time for initiative.
Oh, good.
Yay!
You did it. You found your first fight.
Yes.
Oof. 3.
Right. He's about 8 feet tall, many hundreds of pounds.
Mm.
Vicious looking creature.
Hmm.
You're gonna like him.
Great.
Okay. Frunkwind rolled a 17.
Alaric got a 25. Holy
Yeah.
cow. That
Yeah.
dragon is fast.
They got a +6 to their.
Jessica, what did you get? A 3?
A 3.
A 3.
So this thing's gonna be dead by the time it comes around to me.
It might be.
Oh.
And the Fracas, what did you get for your initiative?
17.
17. Also quick on the draw. Quite handy. As I say, it's hefting a battle axe and looking to just beat the snot or cut the snot out of the nearest possible person.
Okay, well, it's
So who's the
Frunkwind or Fracas first.
Yeah, Alaric is first. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying.
if we're
Frankwind,
using it.
what's your dexterity, Frankwind?
20.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Fracas, what's your dexterity?
14.
14. Okay, well that determines that easily enough. Okay, so it'll be Frankwind who'll go first. Alaric, you're up.
Would Alaric be able to shoot a arrow at the ogre through the door from maybe out yonder?
I would say that you've got your companions kind of blocking that view through the door. So I don't think that's really going to be easy to do, no. Not right now at this moment.
Okay.
Quick.
Yep.
Less thinking, more fighting.
then Alaric's gonna move. Let's see, back.
You can move through your companions into the room if you want. We can always allow that.
Yeah, And I'm assuming all these are going to be threatening. Great. So yeah, Alaric's going to try and get to.
I'm Franklin. I'm thinking of attempting a charm person on it.
Okay.
Are you moving into the room, Alaric?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Alaric's going to move there and take a stabby at it and see
You're
what
gonna take a stabby. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
So one option you have, because it's not like it's that big, you could like try and move past everybody, get some distance, and then do a shot. I will allow that. Like if you were to go to one corner or another. Did
Well,
you want
it's
to try that?
Only 30 foot of movement. So 1,
These are 5-foot squares.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Just because it's kind of a chaotic mess at the moment, could you just please make either an athletics or a what can I come up with it?
7.
Not a tumbling. What's it called anymore?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Thank
So
you.
that would be a 13 for the acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics. That's high enough to get you through. Yep.
Yeah.
You make it to the
and
corner.
then,
You take your shot.
Would Jorgen be within 5 feet of it?
Not exactly at this moment. No.
Okay, never mind. Then it's gonna miss. It's gonna be 10.
10. Yeah, that will miss indeed.
Okay, then that's it.
Okay. We're up to a Frogwind. Go right ahead.
Frogwind is either going to charm person or burn it.
Don't think too hard about it. This is a battle. Keep going.
Well, it's gonna have to be. Firebolt.
Okay, firebolt it is. Take a shot.
Oh, I wanted to do charm person, but however, where are we? That is 12, 17, 17.
Is that you're to hit?
Yes.
You have hit.
All right. So there's going to be a 1d10 fire. 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. It was pretty spectacular. And Frogwind, kind of where did you take the shot? Are you in the room or are you kind of just outside the doorway, say? Position wise.
I would say I am just at the doorway, but
Just at the doorway.
I have
Fair enough.
not crossed the threshold.
Okay. Fracas, my understanding is you did cross the threshold and you're in the room. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Okay. Your choice. What do you do next?
How close am I to him? To the giant?
10 feet.
10 feet. Because I think, well, I could just... I'm going to attack with a trident, because that's
Okay.
what I got, man.
Do you want to move directly at the ogre? Or did you want to move around into a different position? Or just, yeah.
Maybe move around. I think I'd like to move around to his side, if possible. So he's, I guess, around at the back side.
Okay. There's enough movement. You can loop yourself all the way around.
Okay.
And land yourself in the far corner here.
Mm.
And take your attack.
Okie doke. Great. 14.
That hits.
Oh wow.
Okay, hang on. And 5.
5 points.
Damage.
Every hit point counts.
Mhm.
That was with your trident, is that right?
Trident, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Such an impressive weapon. I love it. All right, that's unusual. It does draw the half-orc's attention. He's like, "Rrr." Jorgen.
Okay, so then Jorgen is going to kind of move between Ogre and Alaric if possible.
Sure, you can do that.
And then using Pole Army, Schmoll Army,
Okay.
I'm going to take a pokey at it. Would I get advantage from the fracas?
I was just going to say, yes, I'm going to count this as being flanked, so go ahead and take your advantage roll.
Okay. So let's see. First one is a total of 20. Second one is a total of 22.
Hit.
So with advantage. Okay. So that's just one of the hits. So that's for a total of 6 of the damage.
6 damage.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hit with the bottom end of the spear.
Sliced whack.
That'll be 14. Advantage only on one or on both?
Both.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's just going to be a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that'll be for another 6 of the damage.
Wow, you just smack him right across the chin.
Okay.
That doesn't feel good. He doesn't like that at all. Okay. You've got the half-ogre's attention, for sure. And he's decided he doesn't like being surrounded, so what he actually does is he kind of feints towards you, Jorgen, but he whips around and tries to smack the fracas with his battle axe. He takes a huge swing, chopping motion towards your head,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a 19. I think that hits, right?
Yeah, it does now.
So this is a brutal hit because he's so big. Get the dice out.
Great.
Oof. You take 15 points of damage.
Oh, well, then I'm out.
Yeah, you go down to 0. You hear him roar very satisfactorily. Ah! And he turns to face Jorgen. Jesker.
Okay, I'm gonna get right in and hit a cure wounds spell on our fallen comrade.
Okay.
That's
That's touch. So are you going to try and get all the way over there?
Shit. Yeah, I mean, they were at trident length, right? So, and the ogre was turning to face someone else. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I think I
But
should be able to sneak in.
You're going to get within 5 feet of him, so potentially...
Mm-hmm.
Potentially
so, I mean, in game
get an
terms,
attack
do I give an attack of opportunity by doing that?
You might get an attack of opportunity against you. Unless you find some way to, like... How sneaky are you, Jesker? I'm not sure I understand how this dwarf moves.
Particularly.
What are you wearing, for example?
That's kind of personal. Let's see. I have scale mail, so yeah, I'm not stealthy.
All right,
at all.
I'm going to presume you're not sneaky enough to, or
no,
live.
And I
enough
don't
to
have
really make this work.
acrobatics or anything.
Yeah. Okay. You can try to make an acrobatics check. You can still do it. It's just, how successful.
I don't like
you
my
be.
chances. All right, I think we need to beat this thing around a little bit before.
Okay. He's definitely looking pretty bloody. You've
Okay.
done a lot of damage to him.
So I have guiding bolt.
Ranged spell attack for a 46 damage upon a hit.
Okay, but I think I have to make a spell attack roll. Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be D20 plus wisdom plus my proficiency does what? Adds another 2?
Plus 2.
Okay,
Yep.
so D20 plus 6, because I got the... Oh, and my caster level. Okay, 20 plus 7 then. Wow, after all that, a 10. Good God.
You have... Well, not anymore. You don't have advantage. Yeah, you miss.
Okay, I have inspiration.
Ah?
Do I have to declare it before I roll that fail?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Roll your inspiration.
I'm going to fire it up now.
Which means you just... it's just you give yourself advantage. So just roll that attack again.
God damn it. A 9. That was even worse.
Wow. No.
What a
You
waste.
definitely miss.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Boo, dice.
Okay. We move on to Alaric again.
At this point, Alaric's just going to try and take a pot shot at the thing because... So Jorgen is threatening or within 5 feet of it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so then that's sneaky attack damage range. So that's going to be a 13 to hit. 1-3.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So then that's going to be D6 and plus a D6. So that's 4, and 4 is 8
Very good.
of the damages to it. And then Alaric's just going to kind of hold in the corner.
He's looking hurt. Very hurt. Franklin.
Gonna poison spray this thing right in the face. DC 13.
What kind of save? Is it dexterity, constitution?
Constitution save 13.
Of 13. He makes it. Does he take any damage?
No, not if he makes it.
Okay.
Magic
Okay.
sucks.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fracas. You roll a straight D20 and tell me what you get.
I thought I was dead. All right.
No,
let's
no,
see.
no,
No.
not entirely. No, that's not the way this works anymore.
3.
3? Okay, so you've got 1 miss. So we'll just move on for that. Jorgen,
Jorgen's just going to keep unloading on this SOB.
Yeah. load on him. Do it.
Okay, so I'm assuming no advantage. That's going to be 16
That
to
hits.
hit. Minimum damage of 5.
5. Okay, he's looking really bad.
Take the other attack with the other end of it. And that's going to be a 20
That hits.
for 6 damage.
6.
Ah.
He's so close. He stumbles.
Shit.
He stumbles
All right.
onto one knee, but he's got just one last oomph. And Jorgen, he's going to take a swing at you.
ACC.
Oh! You get an attack of opportunity on him because he stumbles so badly. He's practically prone in front of you.
22.
Yeah, you hit.
Max damage for 14.
He's dead.
Hulk, I take his head?
Okay.
And, well, you can work on it
Dang it. Oh,
if that's what you really want to do.
no, that's
All right,
okay.
I'm going to quick hit a cure wounds now on our fallen friend.
Do it. Make the roll.
Okay. So it's automatically a success, right? I just have to roll to see how much.
Yeah, there's
healing.
exactly.
That's-
Right. This isn't some Dungeon Crawl Classics bullshit.
Yeah. No, not only did you fail the cure, you now have a mutated face.
Right, exactly.
And your god hates you. So D8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
So that's my wisdom. Okay. So that's an ocho.
Okay.
So you're
At 8
back
hit points,
up with 8 points of 8 hit points.
Okay.
which is nearly your max. Welcome to
Okay.
first level characters.
Yeah, and that's all my spell slots. So welcome to first level.
All right.
Well, the guiding bolt was worth it.
So if you want to take a better look at the room, so yeah, he's got like some bedding, which is mostly just like heaps of old clothing on a rickety wooden frame that kind of barely supports his weight. There is a
Anything on
large wooden chest.
Oh, does it look fancy? Alec's just gonna take a quick look at it. There's
Yeah,
paranoia.
it's a chest, not fancy.
Okay. Yeah, then Alec will open it up.
Okay, open it up. You see a bunch of glass beads, like some marbles,
Okay.
brass candlesticks, bits of odds and ends, hundreds of copper pieces, many hundreds, many dozens of silver pieces, 3 gold pieces,
Hmm.
and 1 cloak that seems to be in excellent shape, but it's mixed in with a bunch of like carpets and rags and things like that.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready to solve this. Half ogre with the candlestick in the conservatory.
Right.
No? Damn.
So what we want to? Alec's gonna scoop up some marbles, and the cloak, and the gold, and I guess as much of all the silver and just whatever copper we can.
Well, should we grab that on the way out? There's still this other door over here.
Mhm.
I don't want to weigh us down with a chest of copper.
Somebody should search the bed.
It's so much copper. There's no way even all of you could carry it out. I mean,
Mhm.
eventually
okay.
you could haul it up in like
Shifts, yeah.
in shifts to your mules, but it's hundreds.
Okay.
So it
Column's
is a
got a
wealth
good
of
thought.
copper.
I will gingerly poke through the ogre bedding.
It's just yuck. It smells of half ogre.
Uh-huh.
That's not fun at all.
There's not anything of interest.
You
No.
said dozens of
thing.
silver, like 60 or.
If you want to count it out, it's 46.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just take the silver, the gold, the cloak, and some marbles, and then move on.
You have all that.
Thank you.
Let's go through the door.
Okay. So you open the door and
Thank you for your sacrifice, the fracas. Ooh.
Ooh, big room with 5 pillars.
that's right.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's just a large room. It's in reasonably clean shape. You can see that,
Uh-oh, there's another door.
yes, there is a door down
On to the right.
to the south. That's correct. That's where it is. That door is also heavily barred.
Is that blood?
It looks a little grisly, maybe. Are you looking up? Where are you looking?
By the door.
At that door.
The door.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I do think that there's actually some dried blood on the door on the floor there. Yes, I think that's quite reasonable.
And it's barred from this side.
And there's nobody in this room as far as we can see.
Not that you can see.
And what's that off to the northeast there? The
Okay,
all the
so
stuff.
it looks like there's just some detritus thrown over there, like just some junk. It's not really visited. It looks like remember how upstairs there were like areas that like, oh, this people don't walk here. Oh, people walk here,
Mhm.
right? You'll notice that the most cleared out parts of this room are like the path, say, from this door to this door.
Hmm.
And interestingly, there seems to be a bit of activity like kind of in the southeast, not too far from that pillar. Yeah, like around there. Like maybe something's going on there.
Mhm.
And
Which
there's-
one is that?
Skeletons up in the
Is it skeletons?
northwest
Or is
there.
that just rubble? Yeah, what's up in the
Rubble.
northwestern corner?
Yeah, okay,
I'm
good
curious,
investigation.
too.
Yes, there are bones there of various
it is bones.
humanoids. It looks like they've been picked clean.
Mm.
Oh. The lighting in here, is it?
Neat.
Are there?
I have just been hand waving away, assuming you guys are either all able to see in the dark or you have your own lighting.
I've been using a light cantrip as kind of the default.
Because then we'd have to push a little bit further because that's 30 feet. But
Yeah, don't fret it. Don't fret it.
fair enough. Do we want to look for any of this stuff, or are we just moving through?
As you guys are talking and stuff,
Yeah.
like you hear some like muffled shouts through this thick door to the south.
Can we tell? Like, do they sound like human shouts, or
They do.
And this door is barred from our side.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's
I guess probably we ought to go open it.
Bronwyn, do you want to get here to have some cover? We could have Alaric here for line of sight for a shot.
Sure.
Or maybe like in the doorway to just kind of pop out, or like be here and then pop in. Then Jorgen will be here with 10-foot reach. Fracas, do you want to be right there? And
Yeah, that's probably fine.
it's barred. So, crap. I guess I'm going to be the one opening it. And does it open into our room or not?
it opens into your room.
Okay. We could unbar it. And does anybody have thaumaturgy? Because if it's
Yeah,
not
I do.
locked, if it's not locked, you can open it with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I'll unbar it and then jump back 10 feet. And then you could thaumaturge it open and I'll be the first thing they see. And then you could be like there in case you need to rush in. Everybody cool with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll put plan into action.
All right.
All
Plan
right.
goes into action. It goes off without a hitch. This is a dismal prison chamber. Inside are a pair of humans that look a little worse for wear. They're a little bruised. They're a little cut. And curled in the corner, looks like only just able to move. And if anything, a little and all of these are a little scrawny. The two humans and the gnome. The gnome is really badly beaten up. They look ever grateful. They're like, "Oh, thank you for rescuing us. Did you kill the ogre?"
We killed an ogre.
I
Yes, we
killed
killed the
him with
ogre.
Magic.
He's our jailer. Please help us. Please help us leave. And can you please get us back home?
Of course. Are you from Hommlet?
We're traveling merchants, and we were captured by bandits, we think, and some of our companions have been tortured, and we assume are now dead. And the gnome is like, and 2 of my companions have been eaten.
Ah. Are
But
you?
I think he would eat all of us eventually.
Well, that is something you need no longer fear. But how many bandits did you see at any one time when you were taken?
Oh, there might have been 6 or 7 that we saw. They overwhelmed us so quickly. I mean, we're just merchants. We travel between Nulb and Hommlet and Verbabonk and make a decent living. But we please, if you can get us at least to Hommlet, we promise to reward you handsomely. Do you have food?
We can certainly get you back to Hommlet, but say now talking to the rest of the party, is there anything else we need to investigate here? Do we need more information or clues about?
Is there anything up here?
Yeah.
Did you want to do some kind of investigation over there? And are you going to do that now with these former prisoners in tow?
Oh yeah, we just lock them back in.
Yeah. we could take a quick look on our way out.
Yeah.
I'll give each one a ration.
Oh, they thank you profusely and devour it as best they can. The gnome needs a bit of help to move. Like someone's either got to carry him or be there to assist him. He's too weak and too beat up. He's in bad shape. The others,
I'll help him
they can
along.
do okay.
I give the gnome my good berry.
Oh, yeah. He feels a lot better. That has a huge impact.
All right.
And don't forget, by the way, Kathy, Fracas, if you eat a good berry, you'll get a hit point back or something like that in case you wanted it.
Just one. Yep.
Yeah, I probably should just because I was going to ask about that, but
Right, yeah, you can chop
We'll
that
have
down.
3 left. We'll have 3 left just in case.
Yep.
so then I'll have the big 9 hit points. 9.
Honestly, that's impressive.
We've only got 7.
Right.
Here we go.
No, you're a healthy one. You just happen to go up against a giant. So
Yeah.
that was your first mistake.
Half giant.
The gnome, so is it Jesker who's picking him up and supporting? He says, "Oh, thank you. Please." He takes this iron ring off his hand and he hands it to you. Take this, please. All of my fellow people will treat you as a friend.
Thank you.
It's yours
Bronwyn
now,
sticks
buddy.
his fingers down his throat and pulls his good berry back.
I am assuming that the offer to carry happened before the good berry.
I'm joking.
No. That's fine.
Yeah, is there anything in this area north of the staircase?
Make a perception check. Whoever happens to be doing it. So it sounds like Frankwind and Jessica,
Oh,
maybe.
Frunkwind will do it.
Jorgen will
and-
help you since.
Oh yeah, it
Or
was
Jorgen, I meant to say.
Jorgen
Yeah, I'm
was
not great
doing
at
it.
perception. I guess my
I
wisdom's good.
I
I'll
misspoke.
help.
Yeah, it makes more sense since I'm kind of helping the gnome along, so that'll occupy a lot of my attention.
17,
Unless he's like
19.
in much better shape with that good
I have
berry.
a 19.
The good berry does
Ooh.
help considerably. He could probably now walk on his own after
Okay.
the good berry, but he still looks worse than the humans. I'm sorry. Did you have results for the
19.
searching? 19. Very good. You're quite confident that those are walls.
God damn it.
Because you know when there's secret passages, I thought, don't you, as an elf?
Oh, he is an elf, yes.
Otherwise, do we want to search that other room, or are we just get the F out of Dodge with the kids?
I mean, I don't know how much more you can discover. We don't know exactly who is gathering the weapons and uniforms and stuff. But at least this part, the bandits are kidnapping people to feed to the ogre.
This can't be it. We're missing something.
Um,
This can't be it.
Well, we could search the
wait,
big
is there?
room.
Do I see a chest in the northeast corner?
We haven't looked.
That's just.
Yeah.
Don't take that
Or is that
too.
part? Okay, that's just part of the bric-a-brac over
That's
there.
just flavor.
And you said it looked like there was some traffic over to the southeast corner of this room.
Correct.
I'll go take a look at
check it, yeah.
that. Is it just more bones of the eaten, or?
No,
it's
it's clear. It's not cobwebbed. That's why I said it's actually relative. Like you can kind of tell that this is a used part of the room. So I'm assuming you're gonna want to make some perception checks. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I'll try it. Others are welcome to as well.
I have as well. You first.
20 plus 4 for 24.
Holy crap!
Where was that when I was casting that bolt?
Yeah, you
Oh.
find it immediately. There is a door that is cunningly hidden, so it's very secretive.
Do we want to walk these kids over to the armory to see if they can just hold themselves up there while we go and check this out?
Or down in the food thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that with them first. Or we've got a spare mule.
But we'd have to bring them outside and show them where the mules are and such. I'd like to think, because they're not right here.
Okay, let's put them in the that pantry thing, that larder thing there.
Okay.
With the food, or with the armor. They're close to both of them, so.
Okay. We'll just tell them about both. Okay.
They're certainly interested in the food.
Yeah. All right.
And then we'll let them know that there's mules outside in case we don't come back, so you can just go up and get out because there shouldn't be anything else in here.
Mm.
Then let's have the rogue check that
Yeah.
secret door for traps.
Also, I'll give him a short crossbow or a light crossbow.
All right.
They
Okay,
look
and
they look very uncomfortable wielding the weapons, but they take them.
And then it's a secret door. It's a secret door. So yeah, Alaric's gonna take a look at it.
Alaric do it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be 17 to look at the door. See if it's trapped.
Okay, doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay, and then I guess is there a way to open it?
Yeah.
If
Yep.
so,
Yep, you know the mechanism. Yep.
okay, Alaric will open it,
Okay.
and then Jorgen will lead the way. Go through the door.
You find this unusually shaped chamber. It's empty, as far as you can tell.
Right, this chamber.
I don't think you leave a secret door for a whole lot of nothing in there.
Well, let's just search the room and investigate it and see what we can find.
More perception checks, please.
Perception? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As many people as we want.
20 for Frankwind.
Okay, that's plenty good.
Yep.
You find another secret door.
I was gonna say.
Why would they put two secret doors here? One must wonder.
Hmm.
That's on the north side.
I think somebody doesn't trust these bandits. They're hiding something from them.
Oh. And is this a pillar in the middle?
It's just like walls.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
It's just a strange shape.
Okay.
Do you want to? But if you, I'll assume that I'm going to count your perception, just checking the whole place.
Okay.
So the only thing you really find is this secret door. There's nothing else that you've been able to discover about this chamber or in it.
Okay.
Alric should check the next door. Traps.
Same 17.
Okay, no traps.
Okay. And then
Same as
open
before.
the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
and in we go.
Just want to clarify, you've now probably spent about 20-ish minutes doing all this. Do you want to continue to leave the schmoes behind?
Yes.
Okay.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few and all that.
Yeah, we've already got the Iron Ring, so
They've got food
Yeah.
and weapons and shields. Food
And a
weapons
gnome.
and shields, oh my. And a gnome, yeah.
They're fun.
So if they really get hungry, they can eat the gnome.
Exactly. Nom, 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 nom.
Passageway.
oh, good lord.
Excellent.
Here we go.
This doesn't look trapped at all.
Wow.
All right, this may be a bigger deal and lead to a whole nother thing.
Now, what you notice as you come through, and I've drawn as much as I figure you're willing to take a look through, and about as far as you can see. These secret doors are essentially secret from both sides. Both of them from both sides.
Hmm.
They clearly didn't want people to just find them willy-nilly from either side.
Can we see signs of traffic here? Like, does it look like people have come in and out of this?
Make another perception check. And the reason I'm saying that is because this is not like dusty and
16.
ridiculous.
Right.
Like
16?
this is maintained 16. At 16, you're like, this is probably being used. But it's subtle because, like I said, it's not like this. Unlike the rest of what you found, like this is clearly used. It's maintained.
Well, it wasn't disturbed again. Do we want to take them out, give them a mule, and have them get back to Hommlet, or are we gonna have to get them back to Hommlet and then come back for this?
I think, given good alignment and all, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable about leaving them behind too long in case anything else shows up. And this has the look of a bigger exploration to it to me. I don't want to be, a baby or whatever awful thing Kathy wants to call us. But I suggest we close the secret doors and try to conceal our having gone through them as best we can. Though I guess the dead ogre would be a giveaway if anybody actually comes out to here. We weakened Bernie the ogre. No, but we at least try to disguise. So, like, even if somebody comes through, we can make it look like, oh, we came, we killed the ogre, we didn't find the secret door, and we left. So we try to disguise our presence. Take these.
So let's close these
dear
doors
dead
again.
people. Yeah.
Close these doors and then go back, get our 3 prisoners, and then go back to Hommlet, I guess, so Jesker can change his big poopy diaper.
Because I'm a baby. Yes. Okay. If that wasn't clear.
Okay. You go back.
You could be an incontinent dwarf.
That's true.
You fetch the former prisoners who have been trying to get as much eat and drink as they can. Now you've been gone, again, like 20-ish minutes or so, so they probably have sated themselves for now, but they haven't tried to be neat about their predations. So I know you folks might have been trying to think subtly, but now it's very obvious that the stores have been broken into.
Yeah. I feel like the dead ogre, if anybody's going to come and investigate this place, that's going to make it clear that somebody's been here. I'm just concerned with making it look like we didn't find the secret door.
I hear you. Okay.
It's
Go upstairs. Yep, fair enough.
How big is this axe?
It's a battle axe.
It's a battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jorgen's gonna take it.
Okay. He was wielding it in one hand.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you can have battle axe.
Well, they know we're here. They know we've been here now, so Frankwind will just spray Frankwind on one of the walls. Fuck the system. All right.
Okay. You are back out here. I would hazard that you've only been inside, their cautious approaches and stuff, at most 90 minutes, so it has not been that long.
Ooh.
Does that seem reasonable?
Oh yeah.
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 It seems like we barely cracked the surface here, but we have found 3 prisoners here. So
yeah, no, I'm just trying to gauge time. So I think it's only maybe early afternoon at this point, like just past lunchtime, maybe.
Okay, let's get these back. Let's get these back to is it whatever the keep, wherever the militia folks are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go back to Hommlet.
I think they would be the ones to take them to, don't you?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the keep. You may recall that there are there's like a guard on this drawbridge. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And he says, "Oh, what brings you?" Does he? And you have the former prisoners with you, the two
Yes.
humans and the. He's like, "I'm sorry. What do you? Did you need to speak to Rufus or Byrne again for some reason? And why are you bringing these peasants with you?"
We found them being held captive at the moat house. They had been taken prisoner by bandits. Some of their associates had been fed to an ogre there. The ogre is no more.
His eyes
Nor
go
are the
wide.
bandits we found.
I see.
But it
I
is
will
worse
report-
than that, I fear.
I will
And
definitely
then-
report this, but I'm still not sure what you. I mean, shouldn't you get those people to somewhere they could be helped? And then actually at this point, the humans in the gnome both say, "Look, please, you don't need to leave us here. We are well enough to get on our way, and we do promise rewards will be delivered back to you at Hommlet.
Hmm.
Where can we find you here? How will you be here in Hommlet? Like, should we send our reward here?"
We'll be at the inn of the Winsome Wench.
Gonna get it wrong every time on purpose, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Rufus and Byrne, who are gathering a militia here, may want to hear you as witnesses to this bandit activity.
Oh, please, we just want to go home. We have been gone for we don't know how long, but certainly days, maybe even weeks, and we have lost friends and companions. Don't make us stay here.
I have no
Take
interest in forcing them to stay
let's
here.
Take their names so we can find them again.
They give you their names, yeah.
All right.
Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Do
Oh,
we
come
want
on.
to talk to Rufus?
Oh, I think we do, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, just send word back to Ostler at the inn, and he can take our coinage or whatever rewards you deem necessary.
Okay, thank you. And they head off down the road. Okay, the guard is like, I am sure that they can make time for you. Rufus is off training at the moment, and he kind of just indicates across the road in the fields where you see some drills are being run. But Byrne could see you right away. Is that suitable?
Works for
Okay.
me.
All right, he leads you up. You go. You may remember that you went up a couple of levels. You go to a chamber. Byrne is poring over some charts, and it looks like some kind of like ledger. And he looks up. What's so important that I must be interrupted right now?
We have just come back from the moat house where we liberated a few prisoners who had been taken by bandits, and some of their friends had been fed to an ogre there. And I'm assuming we have the cloaks with us.
Mm-hmm. I did not assume that, but you can.
But just like one of the cloaks. And we found a stockpile of weapons, rations, armor, and these cloaks, which we are
Yes.
informed bear the symbol of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yes. I believe Jeru had us meet and talk about that.
Well,
I mean,
that's why
excellent.
we're interrupting you.
It is excellent. Obviously we're trying to figure out what to do in response. I had heard that you had gone back, so you're back already. To free the prisoners. Yes, of course. Now I'm following. He seems really distracted for some reason. He keeps looking back at the ledger. Do you intend to go back?
There was another area we might want to investigate, yes.
Hmm.
If you guys don't mind, I'm doing the talking. You feel free to jump in.
Go ahead.
Yes, well, that does seem like the thing to do, right? If this is genuinely going to be a bigger problem, we would like to know the size of the problem. Sounds like you're on it. Thank you very much. You definitely have the thanks of me personally, and I'm sure the rest of the town elders.
All right.
Cool.
And
Do we head back?
You've been dismissed.
Yeah, he turns back to his books.
Okay, do we head back or do we need another night's rest so you can replenish your spell supply?
Are we okay with sleeping or camping outside near the moat house? Because that would give us more time to check it out in the morning.
That's true.
So we don't have to,
Keep,
go there and back again.
Let's kind of camp out maybe a mile from it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
That's
like
not a
we don't
bad
have to camp
idea.
on
Yeah.
it, but
Mhm.
just closer to it. Considering it's taking us like half a day and stuff, it's
Yeah,
kind of
let's
killing our time.
let's do that. And
Okay.
And at least we won't run
camp there for
into
the night.
the bandits at this point. Unless there are more.
Well, we'll find out. Do we want to sell anything while we're in town or just head back? Anybody care?
No, you can go sell some stuff if you want. I'm good with
mean-
what I've got, so
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to get anything. I've got plenty of stuff too. Okay, yeah, let's head back.
You head back. It will be late afternoon, early evening when you get to the moat house environs.
Yeah, about a mile away.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it would be safer to be. It would be. I would rest easier to be being kind of out of sight of this place.
Yes.
Yeah. And if we could find a spot that we've got kind of a view of a sort like a hill, like a brushy hill or something, where we can have a view of the surroundings, but
So
also be
yeah,
kind of
maybe
concealed.
just around where the that trail branches off to from the road towards the moat house.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. So
Okay.
where
Sure.
we're far enough away from it that it's not within sight, but it's close enough that it's only a half-hour ride away or whatever.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. You set up for the night. Yes.
Hmm.
All right. Are you just all bedding down? Are you doing anything else for the set
Well,
yourselves up?
it's quite early, isn't it?
I mean, do we just want to set up a regular camp? Or try and find a place that's a little secluded? Do we care about having a fire? Do we not want to have a fire tonight?
Is it
I guess-
cold?
Is it
Yeah.
is it
What's the
relatively
weather
cold?
like?
No, it's not bad.
Okay. Because I mean, if we're trying not to draw attention, maybe not having a fire wouldn't be a bad idea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's just bed down and we'll head in. Before dawn in the morning.
Okay. Or
Huh.
right at the
And
crack
get up.
of.
Yes.
All right. How are you organizing your watches through the night?
Right. I mean, I don't have to get spells, so I don't need 8 hours. Does
Uh,
everybody know how long they have to sleep?
Frankwind will take one of the later watches because he has
Friends.
dark vision or whatever it's called here.
You also
So,
only have to sleep for 4 hours.
oh yeah, true. So,
Jorgen will take the first one.
Okay.
I guess Alaric could take the middle.
Okay.
I have dark vision as well, so whenever
Oh,
Oh yeah. So
would
put
be-
yourself in the rotation there.
yeah. Why don't
Rocket.
you go in the middle? Because Alaric
Okay.
doesn't have dark vision.
I will
Right.
go third.
Sounds good. Fracus, make a perception check.
4.
oh boy.
Okay. Oddly enough, that's good enough. So, rather clumsily, you think it was definitely accidental, but you hear foliage and branches cracking right near where you have tied the mules.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have dark vision, so can I look?
Yeah,
at what's happening?
yeah, it's not immediately there. So you want to go investigate?
I suppose so.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to are you just going to march over there, or do you want to try and be cautious about it?
Well, I'm going to be cautious about it. I'm not an
Okay.
idiot.
No. It's not. That's not it. It's just I'm going to ask you therefore to make a move silently roll.
Oh,
That's
Stealth.
stealth.
Stealth. Sorry, Jesus, I keep using old terminology.
13.
Okay. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Well, what you see are two human shapes, and it looks like they're either cutting or untying the ropes to your mules, and they're trying to be quiet about it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Okay.
seem to have noticed you.
They don't seem to have noticed me. That's nice.
We don't take kindly to mule thieves around here.
This is not the worst time for thaumaturgy, I suppose. If I want to yell,
Oh, sure. What do you want to do?
That'd be helpful.
I would like to yell at them to terrify them so that they'll maybe drop what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah. What do you like? Give me a description of like what you're yelling. Is it coming from particular? Because with thaumaturgy, I'm sure you could like put it in a particular direction. What kind of is this like your voice that's yelling, and what are you yelling? That kind of stuff.
It's like a boom, as opposed
okay.
to it sounding like me precisely.
Okay.
Amplifying your voice.
Yeah, pretty much. But it'll be directed. Kind of don't want to scare the crap out of the mules, but if there's any way I can kind of ricochet things a little bit.
You can. What I'm getting at, like, it doesn't like you don't have to like literally just like megaphone your voice. You could make whatever the sound is at some distance from yourself, so that it's so that the sound originates from somewhere else that's not you. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, do you want to do that, or are you trying
Yeah,
to? Like,
no, I definitely think that's smarter.
Okay. And is it just like a boom?
Now that I think about it, is there anything locally that would be frightening to hear? like a creature of some
Sure.
sort.
You are now familiar with the sound of a not basilisk, for example. You could probably emulate that relatively simply. I would imagine in your experience you've run across various other creatures like a bear, obviously the giant lizard. I would say any like common large animal you probably would be able to simulate reasonably well.
Let's do the basilisk, just in case
Oh,
these guys have
yeah.
something to do with the moat house.
Okay.
They don't necessarily know the basilisk is dead yet. It's not a basilisk anyway, but whatever this thing is, they don't necessarily know it's dead yet, and it could be just out and about.
All
Being
right.
weird.
Okay. You make that loud noise. Is it coming from like the area of your camp, from you, or from kind of where?
I want it to be from behind, like sort of behind wherever they are, as in kind of where they came from. Because I
Okay.
want them to feel kind of claustrophobic. Like
Okay.
they're stuck there for a second.
You're not really
'Cause
sure
they,
of where
they know where
came
they
from.
know where we are.
Yes, that's correct.
So right. So you know.
So let's pretend, for example, that there's you, some distance away is them, and then like do you want to go like beyond them, so like essentially they're between you
Yeah.
and the sound you're making?
So it's like flanking.
That's
A little bit.
okay. Okay, that's what I was imagining, and that sounds like what you do. Okay, great. Why don't you make an intimidation roll at advantage?
16 plus intimidation is 20.
Okay, 20. Is that
Mhm.
did you already roll it twice and that's your best, or you have another one to come?
No, I rolled it twice.
Okay, that's quite good. They are startled and they take off not towards you because you're coming from the direction of your camp, and you assume that they're not doing that because they know who you are. So they take off at like a 90-degree angle towards the road, in the direction of the road.
Okay. I think I need to wake somebody up.
Okay,
Would we all have heard that?
you would have
I
heard
would've
the boom, the loud noise. That would have startled everybody awake.
All right,
the
gentlemen,
roaring.
whoever can run, we need to catch these guys because they were trying to get our mules. And we spent so much money on them, so you know.
They've got a good head start on you.
Frankwind has a dexterity of 5, so I guess he'll pursue, and then
Alaric will come with you.
So here's the way I'm imagining the scene, just to be clear. They were scared off Obi-Wan Kenobi style, and then the
Mhm.
fracas went back to the camp to make sure you all are aware of what's happening. So like about a minute, if not 2 minutes maybe, has passed to get all this across. So they have got at least a solid minute, maybe as much as 2 minutes head start on you, and they're running towards the road. So if you want to pursue, you'll probably have to go to the road and try and figure out how to outrun them, which will be challenging. Might be impossible. Hard to say.
What about we just bring the mules closer
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and see if we can protect them for the rest of the night?
Yep.
Now, Kathy, did I hear that the fracas does have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Could you make a perception check for me, please?
So we have 2 others with dark vision.
Yeah, this is
I have
happening
dark
before
vision
she went
too,
back to
okay.
the camp.
Oh, before. Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, 9.
9. Okay, not enough. You don't. You. In other words, like you maybe. I'm sure you would have tried to see if these were people that you would recognize, and you failed to recognize them.
Mm.
They're just. They were too well concealed, or too well disguised for you to recognize them.
Okay.
All right, gather the mules and go back to sleep.
Everybody snuggle a mule.
Yay!